Good morning. It's day 2 in New York and I'm still in my room. I got ready this morning, but I want to show you where I stay because, like I said, I normally stay at a hostel. If you've never stayed at one, you probably don't know what to expect. A lot of them tend to be older buildings. That's definitely the case in New York. I choose to stay at one that's in Chelsea because that's just a good area for me. I know it well. It's got good subway connections. I can walk to a lot of things, so that's why I choose it. But I want to show you what the room looks like so you know what to expect. I always do a private room. This is actually one of the larger private rooms I've ever been in, which is great. When I stayed here last time, it's a set of buildings on the same block. I was in a different building, and that room was actually quite spacious as well, especially because I'm only one person. They're really made for two, but I'm only one. It's more than enough room for me, but like bathrooms in New York in general are small, and you may laugh when you see mine here. It's very small, but for one person, it works great. So I'm gonna give you a very quick tour of my room. All right, so here is my door. That's my entryway, and I'm actually right off the street. So right out that window is the street. And the window is not the thickest. I could hear people, and I can hear people even now, like walking on the street talking to each other. But I always bring earplugs and an eye mask in New York because this city literally doesn't sleep. So you will hear stuff. So bring that with you. Most hostels also will include some lockers like this for you to include some extra things. In the bottom one, there's extra blankets and things. And then in this one, I'm just using it to store all my paper goods that I've collected so far. Because I forgot to bring an envelope, a Ziploc bag. Normally I'm so on top of it, but I think because I left so dang early in the morning, didn't think to grab it. So I'm gonna have to get one while I'm here. So there's a chair with my suitcase, and then that's my bed. So it's a double bed. And then second chair I'm just using to store extra stuff. I have a vanity out here with a mirror. And so I do most of the stuff out here once I have showered. Let me back up a little bit. Hopefully this gives you a size or an idea of the size of the room. So I'm just gonna pan around so you can kind of see. There you go. So it's quite large actually for just me, which is great. Now, here comes the tiny bathroom. So very small stall for the shower, but you know what, the water pressure was great. And then a bathroom, like that's all you get. That's it. It's tiny, but you know what, it works. It's functional. And then let me back into this corner. Look how much space I have around here. So actually I would really appreciate like a room like this if they could put a desk in here. They could put it like over where that chair is, maybe just a little one-person desk, and it would make it even more functional. I mean, this is fine for me, but it's a little hard to do my journaling when I am just sitting on the bed. So that was a little bit of a challenge last night, but it's fine. And just to show you, that is the traveler's notebook case where I have it inside there where I journal. I bring that on every trip I take. So I am in Madison Square Park right now. I apologize for the noise, but that's New York. And from here you can see the Empire State Building. And then this way is the Flatiron Building. Now, unfortunately, it has scaffolding all over it. It was like that the last time I came to New York as well. So I don't know how long that's gonna take them to do whatever it is they need to do, but I'm slightly disappointed that it's still under scaffolding. Sorry, bright sun there. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. But I just wanted to give you kind of a 360 view of this area. This is technically Chelsea. I'm at 23rd and Broadway, if that helps you. Let's check out a map, see where this is if you like. There's a little seating area where you can just kind of hang out in the park area. Otherwise, it's kind of just to see the buildings, and then there are several subway stops right here, and I need one of them, so that's why I'm down here. Now I'm off to Roosevelt Island, so I'm gonna go grab the subway, take the tram over there, and see what I see.
The door is on, you walk in, and then it's kind of long for the currently the bed is facing the lake against the lake frame.
Actually, I never tried that.
It feels like and it worked because it just took up like
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I was right back.
and now like
I'm in pain. I was right there. They won't move from it.
Yeah.
They have to walk more.
so I'm thinking of just pushing it.
Yeah, no, because
Like if it was in the corner, would the edge of that be like next to the foot right next to the window?
Yeah. But one thing that's nice is the window, like there's one long window.
well, I think
there's
my
one,
buddies,
like,
you know,
on one side is like a
they help
like
sometimes.
the
But I don't, no, but I, no, my brother,
it would like kind of perfectly fit so that frame like covers the air conditioning.
I see.
And then like all the windows are still like covered. Like you can see them through. So it like geometrically is satisfying.
So if it covers the radiator,
I mean, the video
like the heat wouldn't transfer as well.
yeah, food saving.
I guess we can put it like close but not right.
Yeah, it wouldn't cover. It would just.
The adjacent.
It would be like
Yeah,
It'd be like a little. It would probably be like a
I see. So that's only heating thing in your radiator.
yeah, but I actually never trust my radiator.
So you have control over your
I think I can like.
All right, so I just took the tram over to Roosevelt Island, so I'm on the island now, and I am looking back at Manhattan there. I think I got some good footage on the tram. Sorry if you could hear other people talking, but there's no way to really avoid that. So once again, I have to be pretty quiet. I'm inside St. John the Divine Cathedral. The architecture is amazing. Okay, I came back to my room to rest for a while. I have walked almost 8 miles already today. My feet were killing me, so I needed a couple hours just to relax, but I had a plan to go out tonight at sunset to Little Island. It's this man-made island structure. It's only been there, I think, 2 years, and it's about 7 blocks from where I'm staying, so I thought, well, maybe I'll walk down there, watch the sunset, get some great views of the New York skyline. So I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm a little worried about my feet because when I put my shoes back on just now, they still hurt. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking tomorrow because tomorrow I'm taking the train and going up to Mystic for the day. So I'm hoping that this doesn't make things worse. It's really not that far. In total, it should be like 1.5 miles, I think. So we'll see. I'm not sure I can film once I get there because if it's windy, the audio will pick that up and it won't sound good. But who knows? I'll try it and I'll just see what happens. I made it to Little Island. This is looking back at Manhattan. The rest of Manhattan there, that is the Empire State Building. And there is One World Trade in the distance. That is Jersey City over there, across the water. Obviously Manhattan over here. a gorgeous evening. So now I'm looking at Little Island here from the rooftop park at Pier 57. Look at this gorgeous New York evening. This is incredible. I wasn't sure about walking over here if it would be worth it. It has been totally worth it. Look at how spectacular New York is right now. I love it. And I think this might be it for tonight. I have a bunch of scrap stuff that I need to sort through because I did pick up a lot of stuff today. And hopefully I can show that tomorrow, maybe after I get back from Mystic, and go through all the lovely items that I have acquired. But for tonight, good night from New York.